Stress Test. Now there's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Since she disappeared, I've been hot on Omeda Studios' trail. Every time I have them within reach, they give me the slip. I've searched high and low, near and far, exploring every lead only to find a dead end. Every tweet, nothing. Each Discord announcement, no dice. Failure after failure has pushed me to the end of my rope. How much more can a man take? I've had all I can handle, and I'm about to lose my mind. And it was at that point I had a sudden realization. If I wanted to get to the bottom of all this, then I had to go straight to the source of it all. I arrived on the scene prepared for what I'm about to face. I was about to ask the most important questions, and I knew these guys were going to play hardball. Like a bat out of hell, I walked straight up to the head honcho and asked what everybody wanted to know. Console when? He didn't budge. The man was an iron fortress. Again, I said, console when? He was about to break. I could feel it. Just another moment and all of Omeda Studios' secrets were about to come crashing down for the entire world to see. And so with all my strength, I roared, console when? I was promptly escorted off of the premises and banned from ever returning. They mentioned something about trespassing. Someone knew I was close and wanted to throw me off of their trail. The answer was within my grasp, and then poof, gone. I found myself down with a face full of pavement and no leads. But I couldn't give up now, not after all I've been through. I had to do something. Something extreme. First, I had to access the dark web, and just like that, I was in. The pressure really began to pile on once I started to hack Omeda Studios' mainframe. Their databases were as good as mine. Bingo. And with that, I had a hold of all of Omeda's secrets. And at this point, the only thing that was left to do was a push of a button. Finally, I was able to see the finishing line of this long and treacherous journey. But what I discovered, I was not prepared for it. No one was prepared for it. Hi everyone, I have some news for you today. Now, what I have before you is this government website that is called Companies House. And in the UK, they require all businesses to be registered and file with this site. So, I will share with you some interesting finds that I came across. I think it'll be nice for us, as in the predecessor community, to have something to chew on while we wait for the game that we love. Now, the first noteworthy thing that I came across occurred February 19th, 2021, the termination of appointment of Mr. Gorilla as a director on February 4th. So it was filed on the 19th, but it occurred on the 4th. He's one of the original founders, and curiously enough, he's still involved with the company. So he's just not a director, but if you look at a different section of this website, you'll find that the nature of control, that's how they phrase it, his ownership is more than 25%, but not more than 50%, and his voting rights is more than 25%, but not more than 50%. So he's still very much involved with the company and on board making impactful decisions. He's just not officially a director. And on that very same day that of his termination of appointment, Mr. Tsutsui was appointed as a director. So I believe Mr. Tsutsui was leading the round of funding with the GFR investment group. I think that was their name. I apologize if it's GRF, but I think it's GFR. Okay. The next interesting thing that I came across was an appointment of a new director, Mr. Vu, January 12, 2022. So this year. And Mr. Vu, as I understand it, is some Riot Games individual. I don't know anything beyond that. However, less than a month later, Mr. Vu was terminated, or termination of appointment. No longer a director, and instead a Mr. Cohen was put as a director. What does this boardroom shuffle mean? That's up to you to speculate. I'm simply just presenting the information. I think there are big things happening, and now I'll move on to my next point as to why. So, when Omeda secured their first round of funding, they tweeted and retweeted some things listing names of companies that funded. And you could even find them in a news article just like this. However, referring back to Companies House, you can find some of their filings, and one of them has allotted shares and to which group has shares. Now, the interesting thing and how this all ties together is this. There are some names that are not on there, as in their previous announcement, but that have allotted shares. Now, what does that mean? Who knows? That's up to you guys to speculate, because maybe they just didn't want to be included in the announcement, or maybe it is in fact a new round of funding, which means a lot more money. I tried to find confirmation and more evidence of this. I couldn't find anything as solid as the filing itself. However, I did check Omeda's job postings, and they have 15 positions listed that they're seeking to fill, which means that is a lot of salary that they're going to be paying for these positions. And if they can afford to pay these positions that salary, I do think that they may have secured more funding. I know I didn't say I was going to speculate. It's so hard not to. But anyway, I'm just trying to present the facts. You guys speculate. Do with that what you will. What do you guys think? I really hope you enjoyed the video and the information. Let me know what you think. Subscribe for more predecessor content. And also, if you are someone who enjoys making video games, whether it's the audio, programming, or visuals, things like that, why don't you sign up for Omeda and be a part of what I feel is going to be the biggest game ever. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care.